What threats do sea turtles face besides, the artificial light?
Larger predators, I would guess like pollution in the ocean.
Maybe fishing. I'll throw that out. Maybe overfishing
Nets,
or
yeah.
nets.
I think sea turtles are probably endangered because of the climate change and just because the weather is changing and more people are invading their space, so to speak.
Under natural circumstances, just 1 in 1,000 sea turtles survive to adulthood. That's why they lay so many eggs, and the majority of hatchlings hatch at the same time. They've evolved over time to account for natural predation on shore, such as herons, raccoons, and crabs. As they enter the ocean, a new gauntlet awaits. Snapper, grouper, and barracuda will consume them by the dozen, like appetizers. They seek refuge in the Sargasso Sea as they grow, remaining up to 7 years in these floating algae beds, riding on the Atlantic currents. But today, sea turtles face almost insurmountable odds. With human threats, their survivability drops to just 1 in 7,000, or as low as 1 in 10,000. With an understanding of the species and the history of conservation, it's also necessary to be aware of the other threats to their survival, apart from artificial light pollution. In the spring and summer, when sea turtles are mating in the ocean, a few miles or less offshore, they are incredibly vulnerable to boat strikes. While mating, they must surface to breathe and are often slower and clumsier to descend. During a 30-year study, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission and National Marine Fisheries Service found that boat-related incidents accounted for over 53% of sea turtle fatalities. Commercial fishing operations kill thousands of sea turtles each year when they get caught in nets and on lines, referred to as bycatch. Discarded nets, rope, and traps, known as ghost nets, are also responsible for entangling and ultimately drowning sea turtles and many other marine life. Marine debris and ocean plastic are having a devastating impact. Plastic pollution has become one of the largest threats to all marine life. Plastic never decomposes. Instead, it breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces, or sometimes a gelatinous consistency, which is eaten by the youngest of marine animals, including sea turtle hatchlings. This plastic collects among the sargassum that floats on the Atlantic Ocean currents, where hatchlings and juvenile sea turtles find refuge from predators and forage for food. During this life stage, sea turtles are opportunistic omnivores. Naturally, they would consume fish eggs, larvae, insects, small crustaceans, and other animals. An increasing number of studies reveal that juvenile washback sea turtles, often found weakened or dead on shore, are dying due to starvation caused by the ingestion and accumulation of plastic debris in their digestive systems. For older sea turtles, dangers include balloons, plastic bags, and other types of soft plastics that resemble jellyfish, a favorite food of sea turtles. Water pollution is also having a devastating impact on all marine life. Runoff from leaking septic tanks, chemicals, and fertilizers travel through rivers and estuaries, creating toxic algae blooms called red tide, which kills a large variety of marine species, including sea turtles. As Florida receives more and more rain, and agricultural, industrial, and urban expansion continues, red tides have become more and more common. Climate change and sea level rise are also having a negative impact on sea turtle nesting. One example from 2011 was Hurricane Sandy. While she never made landfall here in Florida, the storm brought record storm surge, coupled with high tides that catastrophically eroded the beach and washed away a part of A1A. As sea levels continue to rise, high tides become higher, with seasonal king tides, tropical storms, and hurricanes causing more damage by washing away an increasing number of sea turtle nests. To combat rising tides and storm surge, coastal communities armor the coasts with seawalls, decreasing the amount of beach available for sea turtles to lay their nests. It's important to understand that female sea turtles generally return to the beach where they were born to nest, known as natal homing. So for example, a sea turtle born right here on Fort Lauderdale Beach doesn't know any other beach exists. Shockingly, poaching of sea turtle nests occurs every year in Florida. Sea turtle eggs are harvested for profit and consumption with a false belief that they are aphrodisiacs. Sea turtles are considered delicacies in certain cultures, often used for turtle soup. In some cultures, sea turtles is considered a status symbol. Humans are the only reason sea turtles are at risk of extinction, and we are the only ones who can change this fact. If you want to learn more about how to help, visit STOP's website or come and see us at our headquarters in Fort Lauderdale Beach.